Hello everybody, today we're going to be talking about the 22LR. Some like to say that the 22LR is the most powerful round.
Okay.
It'll bounce around inside the skull. But they forget about the 22 short.
Or this video is going to be talking about the 22 short and just less common calibers out there. Because today we went to the store, just pick up ammo. I just want to pick up targets on this stuff, but it's always nice to pick up ammo. And I was like, oh, I'll pick up a couple bulk packs 22LR if they have them. And absolutely no 22LR in stock. So I picked up some 22 short because I already put money down for a Henry lever action, the carbine, and I'll be having that next week. So I want ammo to shoot it. So I picked up 2 boxes of 22 short, and they had plenty of ammo there in 22 short, 22 long, no 22 long rifle, which is like another reason why like a Henry lever action is nice because it can take short, long rifle, 22 long.
Which, to be a bit more specific, you can get 22 shorts, 18 22 longs, and 16 22 long rifles inside of...
Yep, if you want to pull it up in the tubular magazine.
Of this guy here, the Henry 22LR lever action.
There you
go. Which, just going to throw this out there, favorite 22 rifle. It's manually operated, super reliable, and it can shoot anything that is a 22 out of it. It's great. I absolutely love it. It even has short L and LR printed right on the side of the barrel. If I can get that to focus, I don't think I can. Let me just go ahead and pull out a standard 22LR, if I can, and then we'll go ahead and pull out a 22 short, just so we can try and get a bit of a size comparison going.
Both of these being CCI. Today I picked up some Remington.
Oh god, no. Oh god, this is awful. We're so unprofessional.
Here's 22 short.
22 long. Which, I made the joke because a lot of people try to pass off the 22LR as all powerful and all that, and I just don't buy into it. And then you have the 22 short, which those same people don't seem to really talk about. 22 short doesn't get a whole lot of love, and that's what this video is about. It's out there, it's available, and if you have a manually operated firearm such as, again, lever action, or Saul single action army, which we don't have with us.
or just like any revolver, right?
Actually, yeah, pretty much any 22 revolver. Semi-autos, 22 short doesn't seem to do a whole lot of good. The 22 short that we have is a hollow point, not great for semi-autos, and B, it's 27 grains, so the physics of equal opposite reaction, well, it's not pushing something that's very heavy. There isn't as much power behind it, so its ability to cycle the semi-automatic action isn't very good. 22 long rifle is just enough to keep that going. Out of these two, you're actually getting almost the same velocity, but again, 27 grain, 40 grain. We really need a more stable platform.
Yep. And like I said, available, very affordable, 200 rounds. I don't remember exactly how much I paid, but it wasn't all that much for what it is, being 200 rounds.
I think it was like $8 or $9 per package.
Yeah.
So they aren't price gouging us. That's pretty cool.
And then like outside of that, also like less common calibers were still there. I picked up 2 boxes of 6.5 Creedmoor, and that was basically all the the 2 options they had. I picked up just soft point and like the one with the little plastic tip on there, and that was pretty much all they had for like match grade. Then outside of like ball ammo, none. But for like 308, very limited options.
But there's still quite a few. Stuff like 243 and 270 Winchester, there was actually quite a few options. Other things to mention was we saw 6.8 SPC and 6.5 Grendel. Those were fairly available, whereas when it came to 223, 5.56, and even 7.62x39, there was almost nothing available on the shelf. There was actually 1 box of 7.62x39 Hornady Black SST with the ballistic tip. That was it. 20 rounds for like, I think it was $27.
Yeah.
Yeah. But fortunately, you can still find quite a bit of tool ammo if you look around. But everything's really dry right now. Online is kind of my go-to because even my favorite local gun shop, they're either doing a 2-box limit on what they have, or they just don't have it.
Which right now it's like there's record sales for firearms, so naturally there'll be an increased amount of sales for ammo, I suppose. So the production's there, it's just the demand is so much higher, and like for every company that makes ammo, there's so much like a risk they take and how much they want to ramp up their production.
Yeah, because if they go all in on let's just try and make a shitload of 7.62 by 39 or 22 LR, and then the pandemic dies off in a couple of months, or they create a vaccination or something comes out of the woodwork, well, now they've made a quadrillion rounds and they need to try and get their investment back somehow. So now everything's going to be dirt cheap and oversaturated, and
which would be good for us, bad for the companies.
Yeah. Oh, hey, Tool Ammo made 1 billion rounds of 7.62 by 39, and now it's literally cheaper than 22 LR. Unfortunately, Tool Ammo is also going to go out of business.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's basically it. Always look into like less common calibers.
And keep an eye out. Don't dismiss stuff because, again, you're getting the same velocity, but a slightly smaller projectile. More specifically with this one, I believe even so in the 22 short, they are oftentimes still a bit lighter grains. In fact, these are...
Which still better performance than like I would put like a pellet gun. The same 22 caliber, those are even lighter grain and even less velocity to those.
Yep, and these ones are 29 grains, and these are actually the high velocity, and you're getting 903 feet per second, which that's still about 11 grains less, and you're losing about 200 feet per second, whereas the 27 grain hollow point is identical to this lead soft nose. So it's all mix and match. Obviously, it doesn't really matter too much when you're talking about 22 LR versus 22 short, because I highly doubt a squirrel is going to shake off your 27 grain hollow point versus your 22 LR 40 grains. So,
which that's all I wanted to get through in this video. Just 22 shorts out there. Go buy yourself a box or two.
Yep, try it out. Yeah, which the favorite ones mine again were the 22 LR subsonics, because it's basically a cap gun. It's like a primer going off.
Which I do want to keep messing around with those. I put a video talking about that because like I want to pick up like 5 different options, because the ones I have are like 20 grains and very slow, like under 600 feet per second. There's some that are like 50 grain and 1,000 feet per second. There's some that there's a range to them. And I'll try them all out.
Maybe one day we can take a trip on down to one of those free states and shoot a actual suppressor with the 22 subsonics.
That would be fun.
That would be fun. But, thank you very much, and you have a nice day.